Last time, we declared that Lana's camera is of utmost importance. It's perhaps the key to this entire case.
Very well. Miss Hart, you will testify to the court about the camera.
Yeah, I hear ya. The camera was set up to take pictures of a meteor shower.
Wait a second, Miss Hart. What made you choose Gourd Lake to photograph meteors? You know the fog gets thick on the lake. It's not very suited to stargazing.
Yeah, well, you see,
Objection, Mr. Wright. I will not have you badgering my witness because of her challenged intellect.
Now wait a minute.
Continue your testimony.
Actually, I think it's time we clear up some misinformation that's been presented to the court. Now, Lana, you said the camera was set up to take pictures of a meteor shower. That you were photographing shooting stars? That's a lie!
Says who?
Says this handsome spiky-haired gentleman. I saw the camera you set up yesterday, Lana. It was pointed directly at the lake. Now, I'm no Ansel Adams, but even I know you have to point your camera upwards towards the sky to take pictures of stars.
Mr. Wright, what are you driving at?
The witness was not at the lake to photograph shooting stars.
Well then, what exactly was she photographing?
Allow me to answer your question with a little bit of evidence, Your Honor. Miss Hart, this is what you were trying to photograph.
What's this? A newspaper article? Gordy? The sighting at Gourd Lake.
Well, Miss Hart?
I never heard no lake monster. You got proof or something? Let's see you prove that I was down at the lake to photograph this Gordy.
Oh, it is your lucky day, Lana, because I do have proof.
Intriguing. Very well, let's see it. And no joking around this time, please. Here is proof that the witness was trying to photograph Gordy, the lake monster.
Distinguished members of the court, the proof is right here in Miss Hart's own camera. The camera was set up to take photos in response to loud noises. Thus, this photograph taken when a gun fired on the lake. Now, I'm gonna assume you didn't read the article up and right about Gordy, so let me do a quick summary. Supposedly, when Gordy emerged, it made a loud noise. So we have a loud noise, then we have a photo. Miss Hart, you weren't at the lake trying to take photos of meteor showers. You were trying to photograph Gordy. That's why you had your camera set to respond to loud noises. Admit it!
Order! I see. I too thought it was a little strange.
I love how you thought that immediately after I said something. Anyway, Miss Hart, just come clean. You were trying to take a photo of Gordy, weren't you?
Yeah, not bad. Are all you lawyers that smart? So smart, boy, I was down there trying to photograph Gordy. You got me. So what?
Wait, did you just admit to perjury?
That don't change what I saw, does it?
Exactly. What you just used several precious minutes of our time to prove is nothing more than that the witness is an idiot who thinks monsters exist.
Hey!
But, as she so succinctly said, so what? It changes nothing.
That's not true, Von Karma. You were hiding the whole thing about Gordy for some reason. I know it. But what could it have been? Whatever it is, I'm getting to April May's bottom. Wait, no, that's not what I meant.
Miss Hart, why did you hide the fact that you were searching for Gordy from the court? Please revise your testimony.
Right, fine. I'll testify. It won't change nothing, though.
You're right, it won't change nothing in my mind, because you already admitted to being a liar, Miss Hart, so why would I think you're gonna start telling the truth now?
Actually, I'm not a research student at a university. I'm an investigative photographer. Imagine what a scoop it would be if I got a picture of that monster. That's why I was camping out by the lake. But that's all I was hiding. When I heard the bang, I looked straight out at the lake. There wasn't much else to look at, so I watched the boat the whole time. Then I saw a flash near one of the men's hands, and I heard another gunshot. I was looking right at that boat the whole time. Cross my heart, hope to fry.
Well, Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness.
Objection! A witness's testimony is unchanged from before. Whether she is a research student or a photographer has no bearing on this case. There is no need to waste more of our time with another pointless cross-examination.
Look, old man, we all know you're just here to pad your court record, but some of us are trying to figure out who committed a murder. Von Karma's up to something, Your Honor, and I claim the defense's right to cross-examine the witness.
Very well. You may begin the cross-examination. You seem sure of yourself. You must have something in mind.
Ha! That would be a first.
No, son.
You understand that this is your last chance at a cross-examination, Mr. Wright? If there is no problem with the testimony this time, we will let the witness leave. I will announce my verdict at that time, Mr. Wright. Understood?
Yes, Your Honor. I understand that the prosecutor thinks finding out the truth is a waste of time, that the witness is a liar, and that when my partner Maya tried to call Lana out for lying, she got kicked out of the courtroom. That about cover it. Just want to make sure we got that on the record. Now, a lot of call me Thomas, but I got some doubts. Were you really looking at that boat?
What's with you? Of course I was looking at it. It was the only thing out there. Any normal person be looking at it.
I agree. Any normal person would be, but we've already established that you are far from normal.
What? Y'all want to step over here and say that?
Nah, I'm good where I'm at. You can't see behind the podium, but I'm actually getting a pedicure done right now. Anyway, that's beside the point. Miss Hart, why don't you just admit that you were at the lake to take a picture of Gordy? If you heard a loud noise, you'd be scanning the lake looking for Gordy. You wouldn't have given the boat a second thought.
Order! Continue, Mr. Wright.
Little lot of lies a lot. You testified that you were watching the boat through binoculars. However, you wouldn't need binoculars to watch a boat. You needed them to search for Gordy. That's what you were doing.
Well, now that y'all mention it, I did sort of take my binoculars and kind of scan the lake a bit. I mean, Gordy might be out there and all.
Miss Hart, are you saying that you were not watching the boat then?
Sorry, y'all. I wasn't fibbing, really. I thought, I could be a witness to a murder and all. I kind of got excited. I was sure I was watching that boat. Till now.
This is totally uncalled for.
But hey, you got that photograph. You got proof.
Still, we can't see who's shooting who in this.
Objection! That's enough. You've had a long day. Shut your pipe.
Shut my what?
People, please. This is a court of law. Save the jibber jabber for your own time. I'm trying to solve a murder over here. Wait a minute.
She even had a photograph to prove it.
But you really can't tell from the photo who is shooting.
That's why she said she's gonna enlarge the photo. She said it'll drop the quality of mites, but should let us see who's who.
So, Lotta enlarged the photo. But wait, why wouldn't she say anything about it in her testimony? And why isn't Von Karma presenting this as evidence to the court? Unless it must show something bad for his case. This is my chance. But if I'm wrong, it could mean prison for Edgeworth. Or worse. What should I do?
You know what to do.
Right. Wait, your psychic powers don't let you see all of a person's thoughts, do they? Because there's some I can explain. Wait, I'm not the one on trial here. Lotta did the thing.
Yeah, I did.
Then why has that enlargement not been presented to the court?
Objection! Because it does not exist.
What are y'all talking about? You were the one who told me not to show it in court in the first place.
What's the meaning of this, Mr. Von Karma?
Show the photo to the court, Von Karma. Show us the enlargement.
Objection! The prosecution objects to the submission of this evidence.
Objection
Denied.
The witness will show the enlargement to the court.
Here it is.
We still cannot see who is firing in this. It could be the defendant, or maybe it's not. Regardless, I'll accept this as evidence.
Lake photo added to the court record.
Happy now, Mr. Wright?
Actually, I'm a little bit warm. Is it hot in here, or is it just me?
You asked for the enlargement. You got the enlargement. And little good it has done any of us. That's why I requested she not show it.
I suppose this means that the cross-examination
Is over, obviously.
Then I would like to close the cross-examination of Miss Lotta Hart.
And none too soon. That was a flagrant waste of my time.
Mr. Von Karma, do you have anything to add?
I stated everything I needed to when this trial began. Decisive evidence. A decisive witness. What else could possibly be required?
Nothing, of course. Then I believe it is time for me to declare my verdict.
Wait! It's not supposed to go down like this. There has to be a clue in this photo. Somewhere. Your Honor! There is something decidedly strange with this enlargement.
What might that be?
Oh, right. I should have known you were going to ask for specifics.
Mr. Wright, you will show the court what you mean. What about this photo is strange?
That it's not printed on Kodak paper? Wait, no, actually. Look right here, Your Honor.
I'm not sure I understand. What about the shooter is strange?
Look at the shooter's hand, Your Honor, the one holding the pistol.
The hand?
That hand directly contradicts another piece of evidence presented by Von Karma himself. Don't you see what this means? You don't. Alright, let me break it down for you, Your Honor. The evidence is clear. The man in this photograph is holding the pistol in his left hand. However, the prints on the murder weapon were from Edgeworth's right hand. Ergo, the man in the photo shooting the pistol is not Miles Edgeworth. Now bang your gavel, drop the confetti, and let's all go home.
Now that everyone in the courtroom has quieted down, I would like to reconvene this court of law. Mr. Wright,
I know, I've done it again.
you have given us definitive proof today. We now know that it was not Mr. Edgeworth who fired the pistol that night. However, this leaves us with a rather large problem. If Mr. Edgeworth didn't do it, then who shot our victim?
Precisely. As we have seen, there were no other people on the lake that night. Who but the defendant could have shot the victim?
Maybe it wasn't a person. Maybe Gordy shot him. Wait, no, that doesn't make any sense. Maybe the man who shot the victim was the victim, yeah.
Order! Order! So, you are saying that the victim committed suicide?
I'm just spitballing over here, Your Honor. I don't know.
Indeed. That does seem to be the only remaining option.
Objection! I'm so very, very sorry, Mr. Wright. But suicide is out of the question.
So Gordy did do it.
An examination of the victim's wound reveals the distance at which he was shot. The victim was clearly shot from further than a meter away.
A meter? Wait, is that allowed according to Google? That's 3 feet.
There is no way it could have been suicide.
Hey guys, guess how many centimeters are in an inch? Oh, are we on to something else?
Order! Order! Mr. Von Karma, are you sure of the accuracy of your data?
Of course. I had already considered the possibility of suicide, you see.
Autopsy report updated in the court record.
I see. Very well. Allow me to state my opinion. Considering the situation, the shooter had to be the defendant, Mr. Edgeworth. However, the prints on the gun reveal that the shooter was not Mr. Edgeworth. This is a conundrum. Therefore, I would like to suspend proceedings for this trial for the day. The court orders the defense and the prosecution to further investigate this matter. Understood?
I understand there should be confetti on my jacket, but whatever, we'll do it tomorrow.
That is all. The court is adjourned.
December 26th, 1:15 p.m., District Court, Defendant Lobby Number 2.
1:15, alright, I can still catch the lunch special. Oh, what it do, Edgeworth? What, you not gonna speak? Don't you have anything to say?
No, I have yet to be declared innocent, right?
But that's a very glass half empty way of looking at the situation. What exactly happened out on Gore Lake anyway, Edgeworth? If Hammond didn't commit suicide, then who shot him? According to Von Karma, the shooter was a meter away, which, why do people use the metric system?
What? Don't give me that look! I did not kill him!
That look wasn't for you, that was for the metric system. Anyway, I gotta bounce, I'm gonna check on Maya.
Oh. Right.
Yeah, what is it?
Tell her something for me.
Okay.
Tell her to watch what she says in court. That's all.
I'm not telling her that. Maya went out on a limb for you today, Edgeworth. And this is how you say thank you? What a jerk. I requisitioned a transcript of Lada's entire testimony. I thought it might give me some ammunition for the trial tomorrow. Of course, she didn't see the shooter, so the bang she heard was the only part of her testimony that stood. Which means Edgeworth is still the prime suspect, until I can find some more evidence.
December 26th, Detention Center, Visitor's Room.
Maya!
Hey, Nick, it's you! I'm glad Mr. Edgeworth made it through the day okay.
Mr. Edgeworth's a jerk. Why did you do that anyway?
I don't know. I just knew I had to do something. I know I'm not the lawyer my sister was. I'm sorry.
Stop right there. Maya, you're amazing. You saved the trial. Just behave from now on, okay? You're gonna end up with more arrests than DMX.
December 26th, Gourd Lake Woods.
Look who it is. I was hoping I'd find you here.
Hey, pal.
What's up?
The trial today,
It wasn't my best work, I know that, but at least Edgeworth wasn't found guilty, right?
Well, I was going to say good show, but it wasn't really all that. Though you did save Edgeworth, I guess. I just wasn't sure how to thank you, you know?
You could just say thanks. Anyway, while I got you here, any idea what Von Karma's planning for tomorrow?
It sounds like he's bringing in another witness.
Another witness? Oh, wait, he did say something about that in the trial today. Just wish I knew who this witness was. I know someone who could tell me who the witness is.
Sorry, pal. As much as I'd like to, I'm not at liberty to divulge that information.
Not even for Edgy Poo? Oh, speaking of Edgeworth,
What's up?
do you know, is he afraid of earthquakes? I never heard anything about that before, but...
Mr. Edgeworth doesn't talk about himself too much, see? But there's one thing that's as clear as day. Him hating crime the way he does, and him becoming a lawyer, and him being scared of earthquakes. It all started with that incident.
The DL6 incident, right?
Yep, that's the one. 15 years ago, when he saw his father shot before his very eyes. He still feels the pain now. You can see it in his eyes.
Okay, well, moving on. How long are you guys gonna keep Maya in the detention center, Gumshoe?
Huh? She's not out on bail yet? That's strange. I told them to let her go as soon as they have the report written up. I don't know what would have happened in that courtroom today if it weren't for her. Seeing her getting dragged out by the bailiff. I'll be honest with you, pal. I shed a tear or two. Edgeworth. He was so moved I saw his lip trembling.
Wait a minute, cold as ice Edgeworth?
He was really grateful for what she did, you know? I'm going to head back to the station. I'll get the report on Maya and get her out of there as soon as I can.
Thanks, Gumshoe, and buy her a burger or something. I'll pay you back for it later. Not to be crass, but how much is bail anyway?
Don't worry about that. Mr. Edgeworth is posting the whole amount.
What? I mean, he should, but I'm surprised he is.
Didn't I tell you? He's grateful to her for what she did.
Well, if Edgeworth's that grateful, maybe he can pay this month's rent as well.
December 26th, Detention Center. Visitor's room.
Hey, Nick! You finally came! They just finished the paperwork. I'm free to go.
Free at last.
Those interrogators were really mean. They were like, okay, what did you do this time? Like I was some kind of criminal. Can you believe it?
Well, I have seen you steal stuff, but I'm glad you're free to go.
Oh, that reminds me. Thanks for bail.
Don't thank me. Thank Edgeworth.
Huh?
Edgeworth is the one who posted bail for you. He said he was really grateful for what you did today. I told you saved the trial.
Mr. Edgeworth did that?
Believe me, I'm just as surprised as you are.
I have to make it up to him. We've got to win this case, Nick.
Oh, all right, if you insist.
December 26th, Gourd Lake Park. Entrance.
There aren't many cops around today, are there?
Well, it is free donut day. JK, cops are great.
Hey, y'all. Y'all really did it today.
What did we do now, Lotta?
Nah, I'm not complaining. You see, I did a little thinking. A little self-reflection, you might say. I realized that being a witness is a mighty big responsibility. But I just went up there and started blabbing any old thing that came to mind.
Yeah, that was actually pretty bad, Lotta.
So, you see, I want to make it up to y'all.
Really? Well, people are full of surprises. First Edgeworth, now you. So how are you gonna make it up to us anyway?
Well, you see, actually, I got a bit of information for you. Aunt Von Karma didn't want me to say nothing about it. See, I reckon we might be able to do ourselves a little exchange.
Exchange? We already gave away all our Steel Samurai cards in the last case, Lotta. I thought you said this was to make it up to us.
Right. I propose a little exchange to make it up to you. Information don't come cheap, my friend. Well, what's it gonna be? We got a deal or not?
Well, considering we don't have any other leads, I guess we don't have much of a choice. Alright, how much?
Huh? You completely off your rocker? I may not be sophisticated, but I'm not trying to rob the poor.
I'm not poor, I'm financially challenged.
The only fair exchange for information is information. Listen good. What I need from you is information about Gordy.
Gordy? But Gordy doesn't even, he might not even...
Then bring me proof that shows he don't.
Do I look like Agent Mulder to you?
I'll be keeping watch from the car, okay? You see something? Y'all come to me first, got it?
Yeah, sure.
Right. See you later.
Bye, Lotta! Okay. How exactly are we supposed to search for a make-believe monster? Maybe we can contact the Monster Myth Specialist. Do I look under M for monster or C for crazy?